All right, I'm finna try something I kept been wanting to try, a buttermilk pie. I've got kind of my ingredients here. I've got me 4 tablespoons of flour, and I'm gonna use self-rising instead of plain. And I've got just a little bit of salt, maybe a quarter teaspoon of salt. I've got me some vanilla and lemon flavor. I've got me 2 cups of white sugar, half a cup of brown sugar. I got me 6 eggs, and I've got me um, a half a cup of butter. Now I got to get my buttermilk because I'm gonna need 2 cups of buttermilk to put it in here. So, and I've got me in the oven right now, pre-baking for about 10 minutes, my 2 deep dish pie crust. So we're finna get it going, okay? Yes, yes. Okay. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and do my sugars and my butter. So put the brown sugar in, the white sugar, and the 1 cup of melted butter. I'm going to kind of mix them together first. Put my little wire whip on here. Just kind of whip them together. If I get my thing here plugged in. What you doing there? All right. I'm gonna get you going. Okay, I'm doing a buttermilk pie. Buttermilk. I'm going to use 2 cups of that. So I'm getting ready to do a buttermilk pie. I'm just trying some things out here. See how it goes. So what I'm doing now is I've got my white sugar, 2 cups, and a half cup of brown sugar, and 1 cup of melted butter that I'm putting together right now. So, I know I'm moving back and forth and y'all can't see this, but I'm going to go ahead and put in my eggs. I've got 6 eggs. I'm going to go ahead and drop them in there. So I'm going to need 2 cups of buttermilk. Alright. I'm getting ready to make 2 of them, so that's why I'm got it like more than, you know. So, okay. Alright, so now I'm going to put in my flour and my salt. Again, that was 4 tablespoons of, I'm using self-rising instead of plain, and just maybe a quarter teaspoon of salt. All right, okay. That does it. Where is my spatula? There we go. So, I'm just kind of getting that mixed up. So I'm going to scrape my flour from the side because I want to use everything. Alright, so now I'm going to add my buttermilk and then I'll do my flavor last. I'm going to slowly pour in my 2 cups of buttermilk. So that's going. Butter all that in there. Get all the butter out. Okay, so now I'm going to add my flavor, which is going to, I don't know, I'm just going to put some vanilla flavor in, just a little dash of that, and just a little bit of the lemon flavor. Just a little bit. All right, so I've got those in. And I've got my pie crust in the oven for about, I'm going to let them do for about 10 minutes. Just kind of bake them just a little bit. Just a little bit. I know I'm moving around and y'all can't see. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. All right, we've got everything is in here mixing. This is gonna be a buttermilk pie sharing. Yes, Barbara. Hey, cuz I'm making a buttermilk pie, and I've used 2 cups of white sugar, half a cup of brown sugar. I've used 1 cup of melted butter, which is 2 sticks of butter, and I've used 4 tablespoons of self-rising flour. You can use plain. I'm using self-rising because that's what I got, and or the first thing I saw, and maybe a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 6 eggs, 2 cups of buttermilk, maybe a teaspoon of lemon flavor and vanilla flavor. So I think this is, and I didn't use the spatula. I used the wire whip. I just like when I'm doing certain things like coconut pies or this buttermilk pie. I'm gonna use my wire whisk. So let me get you over here so I can kind of let you see. Oh, it kind of thickened a little bit. You see that? It looks like it's thickening up. Okay, so I guess that's what the flour help does. It's kind of thickening it up. Okay, so, oh yeah, so it's like a custard. So that's what this pie is supposed to be, like a custard pie. So, brother man on the 5th floor, we're going to try it out. We're going to try it out and see how it goes. Look at that. Okay, so that ought to be good. Okay, all right, let's get you back. I can sit it down. So I'm kind of waiting for this oven to go off for the 10 minutes. While I'm doing that, I'm just kind of cleaning up some of my mess. Wait for that timer to go off. Because it didn't take long to get everything mixed up and going. So I'm making a buttermilk pie. Oh, it look like the more it sits, it's kind of thickened. Okay, all right, we like that. We like that. Okay, all right. So we're gonna do a buttermilk pie. We're gonna clear this out because we got too much in here, I believe. Okay. So we're waiting for the timer to go off for my. Oh God, that looks good. So you know what? Let me just see what the mixture tastes like. Oh, that's good. I can taste the lemon. Oh, that's good. That's good, y'all. Oh, that's good. Oh, here we go. Alexa, off. All right, so my pie shells have been in there for about 10 minutes, so let me pull them out. I kind of put them in there just for about 10 minutes or so. So now we're gonna pour in the mixture. Ooh. Oh, let's probably go. It's supposed to be for 2. Look like I got enough for another one. Jeez Louise. Oh, y'all made a little bit more than I needed in here, so we're gonna see. I've got it filled, so we're gonna see if it's gonna rise or if it's gonna fall. So now I've got them in here. I'm gonna put them in the oven, and probably about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. I'm gonna start out with 45 minutes and just check them. So, okay, Ashley, I'll send you the extra. So I've got these buttermilk pies, and probably what I'm gonna do is when they're done, I might eat a little some of one. I'll freeze the other one and I'll take it to my mother. So I've got my buttermilk pie. So I'm getting ready to put this in the oven. I'm gonna put this in the oven at 350. In the oven at 350 for 45 minutes to an hour. So we're gonna start out with 45 minutes and then we'll check back and see how it does. Now, I probably could have used a little bit less, because this is full. So I'm not sure if it's gonna rise up, if it's gonna fall down. I don't want to pour too much into it because that's a lot already in there. So I'm just gonna leave it. We'll see what happens. You know, we say flip or fail, right? Make it happen. It's gonna be it's gonna be one that's gonna fail. So we got it in the oven, and it's going to. I'm gonna let it cook in there for about 45. Oh, Alexa, set a timer for 45 minutes.
45 minutes, starting now.
We'll be back with y'all maybe an hour. We'll let this cook, okay?